Maybe they sold it. Maybe it's going to a car show. They didn't want to drive it. I don't know. But here, I think we can. Old Mert Chop Top. Invented by God, I can't remember his name, but his last name was Barris, because I know George Barris. He's the guy who made the Batmobile. It was his brother who did the first Mercury like that, chopped it up. He bought it brand new, took it home on the weekend, and chopped the top and put everything back together because he had to have it done by Monday because he had to drive it to work. It was his only car. Yeah, he invented that whole custom industry of chopping the tops. So, yeah, there. I'm on my way to Beverly Hills. Let's see if we can't get on this 91 freeway up here. I'll turn the camera back around to me in a second. I just think this old Merc is cool to look at. So you're gonna make a right on red after a full stop? And yeah, I guess it's a full stop. Go, go, go. If you do it fast enough, I can come to a full stop. And now I can go. There we go. There we go. I'm a little faster. I don't have a big car on the back of me. So yeah, there's that. Okay, here we go. We're getting on the freeway now. Ooh, it's so nice. There's not a lot of traffic. I need an oil change. We don't need to speed. We just need to get going. Good morning. Going up to Beverly Hills today. I'm going to install a pool heater. That's all I know. I don't know. I'm an electrician. They're hiring me to install a pool heater, so I guess I'm doing the electrical. That'd be my guess. I mean, I can help them with the plumbing. I know how to do it. Make sure you got everything else you need. But I'm here. I'm the electrician. Yeah, so when I put the phone up in the air to get it to look forward, it does a horrible job. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it has so much of the mirror in it. Motorcycle. He's in a hurry. I'm just riding over here in the number 3 lane. I don't even know how I'm going to get to Beverly Hills. I just don't know how I'm going to drive up there. I have so many different ways. I can take the 710 to the 105 to the 405 and exit on Sunset, take Sunset across. I can take the 110 to the 10, get off on La Cienega, takes La Cienega up to Wilshire, take Wilshire across. I could do it so many ways, as however I want. I don't know what the map's going to say for me to do, because I didn't ask it. But we're doing good. So here's the 710. That would have been the 105, the 710, 105, 105, 405. I could take the 91 right over to the 405, take the 405 just straight up to Sunset. I think that's what I'm going to do. 91, 405, Sunset. Sunset. That is a nice drive from Sunset into Beverly Hills. I like it. A lot of people don't like it. It's a curvy road. I can't remember the name of the movie, but there's this movie with oh God, I'm so horrible with names. These actors' names. Woods, something Woods. And the other guy was, come on, the guy from Tron. He also played the man. No, on I can't even remember the name of movies. Oh, I'm old. My brain is gone. Yeah, that was can't remember the name of the movies or anything. Whatever. So let's just take the 91 over the 405. Head north. I got my fish. Everybody's slowing down because Mr. Highway Patrol parked off to the side. I was doing the speed limit. I still had to slow down because people were just scared that they're speeding. And they slow down. Speed limit here is 65. I was doing 65. Why'd I have to slow down? There's a casino off to my left here. I don't know how they didn't get any business. I watched this guy, his name is Lake McFadden. Well, that's the name of his channel. But he's a crabber out of Maryland. And I like his channel a lot. And he sells the crabs that he catches. He used to wholesale them, but now he sells them himself. He bought some land. He had a trailer and a generator, and he kept everything nice and fresh. And you'd come in and buy your crabs fresh from him. I mean, they're alive. They're fresh. And he ended up buying an old crab boat for $700. Spent a lot of money on it, and made it his stand. And I watched that whole video start to finish yesterday. It was awesome. The transformation of that thing. Then they trailered it to his lot where he sells his crab. They dug a hole in the ground. They set the boat down into the ground. So you walk it up, and the side of the boat was at counter height. I just think it was an awesome idea. The guy's he's a genius. They say, he made this comment yesterday while he was doing it. He goes, when you tell people what you're doing and as you're doing it, they tell you you're crazy. But when you finish it up and they see the end result, they tell you you're a genius. So yeah, that's what they were doing. He's a genius. And someone doesn't like him. I don't know who it is, but somebody came over and tore up his sign at his location. It just says best crabs in town, something like that. And somebody tore the sign up. The guy's nice. I like him. I met him. I'd shake his hand. Slow car, and they were just driving slow. I I sped up to the speed limit and passed them like they were standing still. And driving 40 and a 65, that just doesn't sound safe to me. Driving 40 and 40, perfectly fine. We're on the 405. There you go. I like being in the number 2 lane. You just follow the guy in front of you. You relax and don't worry about anything. Number 1 lane, that's just these guys that want to run you over. When I take the express lanes down the 405 down into Orange County, I was in it yesterday, and I was going over. I was going over quite well, but I was going average speed over, nothing special. Some guy passed me like I was freaking standing still. He's doing 100 miles an hour, and had the gall to like flash his lights at me, and I was like, "F you! I don't need to do 100 miles an hour. I'm gonna stay in my lane. That's my exit, because in the carpool lane." Or the express lanes, the left lane drops you onto the 73. And that's where I was. I was exiting on the 73. That takes you into Newport. And anybody who follows me or is a subscriber knows I captain the Aviator. And where's that boat? Newport. I like my boat in Newport. I'm going to get to do a lot more with it this summer. Not this week. Yeah, summer's only a week long now here in California. Now, yeah, it's gonna be a fun summer. Boss is gonna want to do a lot of stuff now that he boats in front of his condo. Condo's in Newport Beach. Friends come over to his condo. That's my boat. Let's go out on the boat. Alter, where you at? Right here on the boat. Let's go out. I will probably be staying on the boat this summer. Just what happens. I have to figure out how to do a bunch of stuff. I like these fish. They're very good. I'm going to show you where I'm at. Right here by the Hawthorne Boulevard, the 107. It's California thing. Let's see. That should. I thought I pressed it. Nope, I did not. There we go. Hawthorne Boulevard, 107. California Route 107. Lawndale, city limits. Manhattan Beach. Oh, wow. You either look at this, I'm driving home from Orange County. Now, obviously, I'm in LA County, but yesterday I drove home on PCH. That was a nice drive. I stopped at the boat, checked on the boat. I still got to find that air leak in my port fuel system. Find out why that's happening. I know how to correct it, and it's not leaking, but it is sucking air. And that's not good. gaskets on the bowl. I keep replacing all the gaskets. The only gasket I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. It's the gasket on the bowl. If you want to know what I'm talking about, there's a Rencor fuel system filter. I have the 1000, and I have dual filters. So you can look up a dual system 1000 Rencor fuel system, and there's a glass bowl at the bottom so you can see your fuel. And where I keep replacing all the gaskets, the only one I haven't replaced is on that stupid little bowl on the bottom. I'll bet you that's where my air leak is. I can't wait to get done with this job in Beverly Hills. I might just have to drive down to Newport Beach and replace that filter gasket. We're already up to 105. This is real close to the airport. Actually, you can see it on this sign here. It says LAX Airport. The guy in front of me, his fender's falling off on the right side, that passenger side. Look at that. Flopping in the wind. Can you see the airplane coming in? Wow. Beautiful day. Beautiful. I could take La Cienega up to Wilshire and go across, but I'd have to make my way up to the 10 and under and all that. Oh. One of the statements made by the guy who has that Lake McFadden channel, the crab fisher, when that Keys Narrow Bridge or whatever that bridge fell in Maryland, he said it was funny to not see it because it's always been there. And I had a very similar experience. I was a chauffeur in my younger days, and I would drive in here in LA, and I would drive up La Cienega, go underneath the 10 freeway. But then we had that Northridge earthquake, and the 10 freeway collapsed. And you would drive up La Cienega, and there would be no bridge. You would just daylight, where there should have been a very wide bridge, because you're going underneath 8 lanes of freeway. Yeah, there's four lanes each direction. You're driving under that, and you were in the darkness there for well, actually a minute or two sometimes, because there's lights there, and you could just end up parking underneath that thing. And it was weird driving up La Cienega and going through there, and you're just sitting in daylight. So I know the feeling he was talking about. It was just weird. The 10 not being there. But unlike the ridiculous speed that they got that 10 freeway repaired, I don't think they're going to be able to do that span of a bridge that fast. I would think maybe somebody would allow somebody to do a ferry service or something. I don't know, just ideas. What everyone's saying, the 30-minute drive that it used to take people to do things, going across that bridge, going from one side to the other, is now an hour and a half past. So you got 3 hours round trip just to do something that used to be able to be done in an hour. Wow. I'll turn around. This is just dead traffic. Who wants to look at that, right? Hang on. We'll put this back over here. We're coming up on the, we're coming up on the, 90. That's, takes you down into Marine Del Rey. I was probably in that port longer than anywhere. Probably 8 or 9 years total in Marine Del Rey. But I was in. We bounced around. We were in Rainbow Harbor, Long Beach, Alamitos Bay, two different places. 3 slips apart too. I mean, we were in slip dock 1, slip 3, then dock 1, slip 1. Dock 1, slip 1 was the best. It was just awesome. It's like the boat was on display. Freeway moves for a minute and it slows down. I'm still in the number 2 lane. I'm not moving. Woo! There's a pretty building up here. You can see the Getty Center from here. Even if I turn the camera around like you see it, it'd be a small white dot on the screen. It's kind of cool seeing it in person. One of those things I keep meaning to go see, and I have not gone up there yet. You have to make appointments or reservations to go see it. Yeah, this is my breakfast. Culver City, Venice, Washington. Those are the next exits. I can't remember what's after Washington. What's after Washington? I know it goes over to that, church. I think it's a Mormon church. It's got that gold spiral thing on top of it. And you can cut over to the 10 using that exit. I do that every now and then whenever I have to go. Oh, I'm not as interesting as the freeway was. Oh, get back on the freeway. There you go. There. Look at that. And you see the Getty Center up there in the, it's on that hill. Slightly to the left of the freeway. Culver and 405. You'd exit here, go over to MGM. There's an actor. His name was DeForest Kelly. He did a bunch of westerns, and then he played the Doctor on the TV series Star Trek. And he's a cranky old man. And yeah, I went and picked him up, take him to Paramount Pictures. And I wasn't supposed to be there until like 9 o'clock to pick him up or something like that. And, you know, my office being where it was, I decided, you know, I'll leave early because I know traffic could be just like what it is right now. So I headed out to pick this guy up. He lived up here in the valley, right off the 405 and the 105. We're not going to get over there, but it's over the hill where you see the Getty Center. It goes up, 405 goes over this pass, they call it Mulholland Pass. And anyway, if you go over that, you come down in towards the 101, and he lived off right in that area somewhere. So I go to leave early. I don't think I was supposed to be there until 9 o'clock, and I left thinking, you know what, I better leave at 6 because I'll sit in traffic for 3 hours if I don't. And I drove straight there. I was there at 7 o'clock. I drive in front of his house. It's 7 a.m. And I see him outside. He is wearing like this golfer's outfit from the 1950s. You know, it's like a plaid checker, bright colors. And I waited for him. Yeah, I'm early. I'll be back to pick you up at 9 o'clock. And he goes, what are you talking about? You're an hour late. I'm like, what? And he goes, I was supposed to be there at 7 a.m. I'm like, I'm looking at my paper. Get in. So he gets in the car. Now, I just drove from Orange County to LA County in an hour. Now, I only have to take him down Melrose and get into Paramount Pictures. So I'm driving, well, I'm not driving, I'm driving like this because this ended up being the traffic, but I'm just sweating bullets, thinking that I got this guy an hour late for his meeting and somehow I got the wrong paperwork, and I have no one to blame but me because I'm the manager of the company and I took the run, and I should have like checked with this person who gave me the run that this was at these times correct, and I didn't think to do that. So I ended up taking an extra hour to get him over to Paramount Pictures, and I pull up to this back gate over at Paramount, over to the side, and there happened to be a garden in it. And I pulled up, he goes, oh, I'm sorry, this gate's not open. I'm just supposed to open it up at such and such time. I just happen to be here. I go, oh, I have DeForest Kelly for a meeting, and he's an hour late. And he goes, let me get you the gate for you. Because he looks in the car and he sees Mr. Kelly in the back, and he's like, I'll get the gate for you. He opens the gate. I go in, I go to the right, I pull up in front of this, you can tell it's an executive building, it's not, a studio, it's not he's going in for a meeting. And as I'm sitting there, he doesn't even let me get out of the car and open the door. He just jumps out of the car, and he walks out, and he goes up to these double glass doors, and he's got the building, and he's like rattling them because they're locked. And he's thinking he missed his meeting or something, and he's mad at me. and he this really nice BMW, four-door BMW comes in, and it was beautiful. It was newer, and the guy had a cell phone in his car. Remember, this was cell phone, car phone days. This wasn't walk around with a handheld. I had one, but it was called a Nextel. It was one of those things that rattled off real loud through the air. Probably that's why I have tinnitus, because of the stupid Nextel. Anyway, he pulled in right beside me, and I'm on my cell phone trying to figure out how I got the wrong times and why am I late. And it's all in to the people who booked this run. It's a management company. Like, no, you had the right times, everything. I'm looking at it right here. He's not supposed to be there till 10. You're supposed to pick him up at 9. I'm like, well, it's 8 o'clock and I have him here. I just happened to drive by his house early. I was just going to tell him I was going to go get breakfast and come back and pick him up. And he screamed at me, saying I was late. Oh, we're sorry about that. Well, okay. So, we have somebody that we need to pick up at the airport. He's glad that you called us, because I was about to call you. If they would have called me while I was driving like a maniac, I wouldn't have answered. So I took the airport run, and I called my other driver, had him jump in the car, come back up to set for Mr. Kelly. And he'd take him home. I didn't want that guy in my car. I wanted nothing to do with him at that point. So I drove to the airport. Oh, but the guy in the BMW pulled up. I didn't tell you about this. He rolls his window down and gets my attention. Asked me to roll my window down. I rolled my window down, and he just looks at me and he goes, "What's he doing here?" And I'm like, well, I explained what happened. He goes, no, his meeting isn't until 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay. Well, I have to go to the airport. And he goes, you need to take him somewhere. I go, I can't. I have to go to the airport now. I'm already taking another run. I have another driver coming up to take him back after the meeting. And that driver's on his way right now. He'll be here in about an hour. Okay, so the guy gets out of the car, walks over, opens the glass doors, and takes Mr. Kelly into the building. Probably had to put up with him for 2 hours till the meeting starts. Meanwhile, I went to the airport, picked somebody up, and had to drive them back to Orange County. It was like perfect. Other times I picked people up, and they were really, really nice. I got Miss Tia Carrera. She was extremely nice. Simple instructions, just have the divider up when you're out, but she was more than courteous. When I met her, got her in the car. Oh, I got to drive Pee Wee Herman. I can't remember his name, but Paul Rubin. He was really nice. Girlfriend, a little bit out there. He was dating, I can't remember her name, but she played Locke's wife on this TV show Taxi. With that lady. I'm enjoying the fish. Exiting sunset. Sometimes it's better to be in the light. What was that? I don't like it when these guys, they get in the right lane and then they come over. They get in the right lane and they make a left and they go straight into the lane that I'm making a left turn into because I'm in the right turn lane. They don't get it. They're going to cause an accident and think that they're not at fault. And I have a dash. Oh, and I have this video. I had 2 videos of a guy making an idiotic move. I don't like it. This is why this is such a cool drive. Who wants to drive down a straight street where you can come around the curves and look at the beautiful landscaping? We're passing UCLA right now. There's a section up here of the road where their water main exploded and it ended up just going down the hill and flooding a parking structure. So many of the students' cars were in the parking structure, and because it's an underground parking structure, these cars were underwater for days. They had extra pumps brought in. I think this is the section right here that blew out. It was right up in here somewhere. But it was funny. I was driving down, a week later after it happened, and they had paved the road, and it was neat to see. Well, there's the parking structure, so yeah, that was probably the area that it happened in. Huh. Crazy, man, crazy. Now we're coming into Bel Air. It's a pretty little Mercedes in front of me. I had a CLK for a couple of years. In fact, there's a video on my channel of me polishing out the headlights on it. Making a video on YouTube. I remember saying that. I'm polishing out the headlights, making a YouTube video. And my brother sees what I'm doing. I want to say, you making a video? Yeah, I'm making a video for YouTube. And I really didn't have editing software back then, so that was left in. Oh. I know no one's watching, but it's fun. Oh, look at all the people said hi. I can say hi back. Hi. Amber says hi. Hello, hello. Where are you going? Beverly Hills. Oh, that's cool. I like seeing people say hi. What's good? Okay, so we're back on. Look at the air conditioning. We're almost there. Turn it off. It's barely dry. I'm hoping. Now I think cannot hold my phone up there today, police officer, and I do not want to get a ticket. So you get to look at the floor of my truck. But the floor of the truck is over with, because I'm going to go ahead and close it off now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.